Hey everyone, welcome back to another Thoughts of an Introvert. Today I'm coming to you with Black Girl Vitamins. This is the Juneteenth Edition Box. I love it so much. It was illustrated by Anna Latisse. Very cute. And if you order 2 or more vitamins from now to June 25th, so I need to make sure I get this out soon, but you get a pretty box and it's beautiful. Like, I love it so much. These are my D3 vitamins. You know, I keep my D3s on deck because they help, give me energy and things of the sort. Oh yes, honey, get your vitamins. And also, it's something on the box that I wanted to read because I feel like it explains, because a lot of people are like, Black girl vitamins, what's that all about? What you got? It says, Black women have unique vitamin needs that are not always addressed by the one-size-fits-all vitamins. We have created a multivitamin blend for everyday use that caters to our needs. Hashtag melanin magic. We need to get it together. It's the summertime. It's the perfect time. Do not feel embarrassed if you don't have a vitamin. It's just, we helping each other out. So don't forget my promo code Britt20. You get 20% off your entire order. So let's get into it, y'all. And I know y'all see me doing a few brand deals here and there. I've been having the time of my life. Like, I think I've always wanted to do this, but I've never had, the confidence to put myself out there. But these brands that I've been working with have been amazing. Like, everybody's really nice. It's not, crazy unless you make it crazy, but other than that, working with a few people at a time, it's really been dope. I will say, if you have any questions about anything that I'm selling or my promo codes or something, you can always put it in the comments of this video or hit me up on Instagram or TikTok. It's all cool with me if you want to double check. But everything that y'all see on my channel, I make sure it's a legit website, and it's items that I would usually use. Like, for example, this shirt, the book was better. This is from a brand called the Obstinate Octopus, and say that 5 times, right? But I have a 10% off promo code as well in my description box. So, here and there I do have some deals and stuff going on, but it's all legit. It's all things that I would have purchased already, but I'm just trying to put y'all on and tell y'all, what I've been doing. So for this video, I feel like I haven't done a Thoughts of an Introvert where I just say what I want to say. I've been feeling like I have to walk on pins and needles, not trying to offend anyone, but that's not what I started my channel or this whole series about. It's about saying how I felt. People, please stop saying you have a big personality and everybody can't handle your personality. First of all, introverts, actually, we're friends with a lot of big personalities. We're friends with people who are out there and we get along with them and they understand us and we understand them. The only thing that'll stop me from being like good friends with somebody with a big personality is if they have no self-awareness. Like, if you feel like, oh, this is just the way I am, I keep it real, I do this. I was like, no, you keep it real, negative, noisy, and unattractive. I don't want that around me. I don't like when people do too much in public, do too much in front of other people, and then try to have me, because I'm the quiet, introverted one, try to make jokes at my expense and things of that nature, and be like, oh, well, that's just my big personality. You're an asshole. That's all it is. Like, and you try to decorate it, big personality. Ooh, like, get the hell out of here. No, like, nobody wants to be around somebody who's a troublemaker, like, intentionally. And it's not funny. It's not cool. None of that. You want to be around people that understand your way of life, but still we have some commonalities amongst each other. That's what it's about. It's not about who can take the shine in the moment. Like, I don't get down with people like that. Chance the Rapper or any married person who's a celebrity, I want y'all to huddle in. Like, come close. So my thing, when that whole thing went down, I was not okay with that. And I know it's like, them people married, that's their business. When Chance the Rapper went to Jamaica, I was like, ain't no way in hell that my man is gonna be in Jamaica and I ain't there. Like, I ain't gotta be up underneath him. But you know, ain't no way you gonna be in that beautiful place and I can't come. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Jamaica is everything. It is everything. So if you got a spouse, I get it. If it's a bachelor party or something like that, okay. But my thing is, he was slapping that girl booty like he ain't been around women in a long time. Like, he ain't been around a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to feel like when you leave me that, oh snap, I could wild out. Like, it should be some love in the household. Like, once you get around some women, like, you gotta act like you ain't never been nowhere before. Like, literally, like, she was putting it on him. You hear me? Like, on him. And I feel like I could see people like, oh, okay, yeah, we showing y'all the islands, you know, kind of similar to when they go to Hawaii or somewhere and, you know, you got the hula dancers. Like, that's cool. But, like, to put it on him, I don't know. I wasn't cool with that. And then you got your wife back here with the kids posting Maya Angelou scriptures and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, now, like, I didn't like it. I always have to stand up for the underdog, and I didn't feel like, if that's your wife, I don't appreciate that. Especially if you introduce your family, like, we know who your kids are, we know who your wifey is. Like, don't be wilding out. Like, you could, you know, even when a guy, like, at the strip club, yeah, throw the money or whatever, but it's like, you can't be the main one, like, that's embarrassing. Because the equivalent to me is if I was to go to, like, I don't know, if I was go to Italy and you see me sitting on some man lap and I'm feeding him grapes, and you know how dudes got that beard thing and I'm rubbing on his beard thing. That's the equivalent to me. And he's spending it all on me. I feel like that's the equivalent to, like, you in Jamaica and this thick chick. Like, she had a body. It wasn't like no little girl. It, like, I'm sorry. It wasn't nice to me. Like, don't do that. Don't show us your family and stuff if you wild out like that, because it make me feel bad for the wife. That's all I'm saying. Like, and people like, don't get in their business, then don't show me your family. Speaking of families and stuff, I know there was a wave of, like, podcasts, women going live on TikTok talking about how side chicks are winning, and how it's better to be a guy's little side piece than his girlfriend because he's just gonna cheat on her and things of that nature. And let me tell you why that will never sit right in my spirit. Now, honestly, we've all been, you know, lied to, and somebody tells one person one thing, you another thing, and stuff like that. You've been in that situation. But if you actively know somebody has a girlfriend, that's not cool. You know what I mean? And, or a wife or something like that. But it'll never sit right with me because I remember we was in Jamaica and we was, you know, at some cafe on the side of the road or whatever, and they had a section where people sitting on the ground listening to live music, and there was people cooking in the back, and they had milkshakes and stuff. My thing is, we were, like, just in awe because it was a surreal experience. And I feel like, man, if I could, I would tell young girls to, you know, save up your money, go travel. It's some ladies that, you know, promote solo trips, or if you do have a group of people that you trust, I would say go to, you know, resorts or just, you know, however you want to do it, but to travel and to see some stuff. And you got women on on these lives talking about, oh, a side chick, you just, you know, and I felt like, wow. Like, it's people's mindsets that's just so effed up. And the thing about it is, these guys that, and I'm just talking from a woman's perspective, you know, I know it's some women that cheat or whatever, but I'm talking about women who are, you know, want to be side chicks to men who cheat. And it's their fault. But I'm just saying, as a woman, you can literally do anything. Like, if have the confidence, put your mind to it. Anything that you want, you can get yourself. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, the love of a man is beautiful. You know, that protects you and provides for you is amazing. I'm just saying, as a woman, I would never want to take that from another woman. And that's how I know that side chick conversation is just women who love the tears of other women. Because everything that he doing for you, you can get for yourself or from a single guy. Like, the hell? Like, that logic could never be cool to me. And then they always bring up like, oh, he take me shopping or he do this for me. But you never bring up those stories of when the side chick want to confront the wife, and then the wife either like unalives her, or the man is like so like embarrassed or he regrets his decision and unalives the side chick. Like, you never hear that in those podcasts, like how dangerous and stupid it is. Like, that stance is never okay. Like, I feel like there is a thirsty section of women that enjoy the tears of other women. That's just how I feel about that side chick conversation. It'll never be cool. I respect other queens. So hell no. If knowingly no, like I'm saying knowingly, like if you knowingly, because motherfuckers be lying. Because people be lying. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you don't know, you don't know. But to like be like, oh, well, I get mine how I get it. I was like, I always think of T.S. Madison when she says, you know, everybody get paid on payday. Meaning you get paid for your work. So if you lying, scamming on people and stuff like that, you get paid on payday. If you volunteering, helping people out, or you doing good for yourself, you going to school, going to work, putting food on the table, you get paid for your work. You know what I'm saying? The universe will take care of you, good or bad. And I know this is done with, it's been drawn out, and it's old now, but I just had to tell my side of it. I feel like the Ebony K. Williams and Iyanla Vanzant, that interview, I feel like was a good conversation. However, I felt like equating a bus driver to mediocrity is kind of effed up. I felt like that clip, if you just saw that clip by itself, you would be like, oh, hold up, this is like elitist energy or whatever. Because anytime you ask somebody a yes or no question and they give something very snarky, I realized that it's some pain in there somewhere. So when she was like, would you date a bus driver? And she said, if he owned the bus, like that was kind of, you know, it gave like you thought you was better than other people. And the fact that she was like, she equated that to mediocrity, I just felt like that was a reach. Because having to live in New York during the pandemic and seeing that people's situations changed overnight, but it was some people that, you know, found another source of income, people that, you know, got up in the morning and drove those buses to make the world go round. You know what I'm saying? So I would never look down on somebody who gets up every morning and don't give up on themselves. Like, they bring home the bacon for real. Like, I would never. And I felt like instead of her saying, oh, I've been through, you know, the trenches or whatever, so my deal breaker is I need somebody who's financially, you know, equally yoked with me, that makes more sense than to like put down another job. You know what I mean? I didn't really like that whole thing, but actually the interview was a good interview if you watch the whole thing. But the problem with today is clips go viral more than anything. So that's all I had to say on that. It's like I have respect for people, you know, going through different things, because we all been dealt different cards. And as long as, you know, you got a roof over your head, you know, food on your table, you got to kind of ground yourself in that moment. Like, you are very blessed and you should be grateful. You know, that's where I was coming from with it. I know she got her point, but I'm going to just name off some stuff that I've been thinking. This is Thoughts of Introvert. This is what it's about. So I want Iyanla Fix My Life to come back on. I feel like it's some cases that she needs to work on. And number one, Tamika and Latasha from Escape, I felt like that show where they had teamed up with SWV, I felt like it was supposed to be a feel-good show, and we was left with family trauma that was just unresolved, and it was too much. It was kind of like, this ain't even like what we thought. We thought, you know, 90s nostalgia. It kind of became like, y'all need to work out y'all deeply rooted issues, because it's putting a damper on the show. So they're number one. And then can't even say that. Marcus Houston, Chris Stokes, and Raz-B, I think we need to know what happened, because if Chris Stokes is an innocent person, or if he didn't do anything wrong, I feel like we need to like figure out or address it and say he didn't. If he did, then it needs to be, you know, rectified, because something went on. I just feel like it's just been a mystery. And then also the recent circumstances with Marcus Houston, it's like, y'all need to figure out what happened. That's all I want. So Yolanda, please fix that. Quavo and Offset. So I'm gonna tell y'all something really eerie. I ain't gonna get into it, because last time I did, my camera just shut off as if like, don't say nothing. So I'm not gonna get into like the supernatural thing that I experienced on Halloween. But I will say that Quavo and Offset, y'all ain't even gotta do music together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta come and give us no like put together album. But what I will say is, seeing y'all come together in public and like discuss this and just say it's love, like we can't change what happened, that would be more fulfilling than, you know, an album or like a tattoo or something. I need y'all to come together and show brotherhood and fellowship versus, you know, being at odds with each other, because it puts a damper on the fans. Like, dang, we lost tape and then y'all not friends. So it's kind of like, that's just sad. Like, it's just a sad moment, and y'all have the opportunity to, you know, preserve his legacy by coming together and doing cool projects and stuff together. Y'all ain't gotta do music, but just do something together, you know? I don't know. That's just how I feel. Y'all, my stomach growling. It's been real. I hope you enjoyed this Thoughts of an Introvert. And don't forget, Black Girl Vitamins. Get your Juneteenth box. And if not, if you miss it, just, you know, use my promo code. You'll still get, you know, 20% off. But I love this. This is so dope. Shout out again to Anna Latisse. It's been real. I love y'all. And we at